A dream woven in silk and story chinoiserie is a design style that transcends time. It is where fantasy meets craftsmanship, East meets West, and imagination breathes life into walls and halls. Today, we step into a dreamscape woven from silk, gold, and stories, an enchanting world where art, architecture, and nature merge into a spectacle of grandeur. An elegant fascination chinoiserie emerged in 17th century Europe, inspired by Chinese art and design. Western artisans, captivated by exotic goods brought through trade routes, recreated and reimagined these motifs, crafting an entirely new style. It was less about authenticity and more about fantasy, a whimsical Western vision of an Eastern paradise. Nature, myth, and majesty chinoiserie is rich with symbolic imagery. Birds in flight, sprawling landscapes, mystical creatures, and delicate florals dance across walls and ceilings. Each symbol carries meaning, from prosperity and longevity to adventure and mystery, layering spaces with visual stories and secret messages. The power of textures. Unlike flat paints, silk walls shimmer with movement and depth. Hand-painted silks became a hallmark of chinoiserie interiors, creating a luxurious backdrop that feels both intimate and infinite. The texture draws light and shadow into the design, making every glance a slightly different experience. Tales told through space in chinoiserie, halls and corridors aren't just passages, they're stages for unfolding stories. Murals depict journeys through idyllic landscapes, encounters with mythical creatures, and glimpses of ancient temples, inviting guests to step into a living fairy tale as they move from room to room. Artistry beyond imitation. Each chinoiserie panel is a labor of love, often hand-painted or embroidered by master artisans. The level of detail, from the stroke of a bird's feather to the twist of a flowering vine, reveals the skill and patience behind this art form. Grandeur, here, lies in the meticulous craftsmanship. Gold as a story enhancer. Gold leaf and gilded accents elevate chinoiserie designs, adding sparkle and warmth. Used to highlight branches, clouds, or architectural motifs, the gold brings a sense of magic, emphasizing light and luxury in a subtle but powerful way. Soft hues and bold statements. Traditional chinoiserie often embraces soft blues, delicate greens, and romantic pastels, but can also explode in rich reds and dramatic blacks. These colors create moods, from serene and ethereal to vibrant and adventurous, shaping the emotional resonance of a space. Enhancing spaces with structure, chinoiserie murals are often framed by intricate moldings, pilasters, and ornate doorways. These architectural details act like frames for living paintings, enhancing their presence and linking the art seamlessly with the structure of the home itself. Nature's dreamscape within walls. Chinoiserie brings gardens indoors. Birds perch on delicate branches, flowers bloom eternally across panels, rivers meander without end. This integration of nature within interiors not only beautifies but also soothes, creating spaces that breathe with a quiet, poetic rhythm. East by West, West by East. Chinoiserie is a celebration of cultural exchange, an imaginative interpretation rather than a strict replication. It blends Chinese, Japanese, and European artistic elements, resulting in a fantastical, universal aesthetic that transcends its origins and becomes something wholly unique. Expanding the story. Mirrors play a key role in chinoiserie spaces, reflecting hand-painted panels and gilded moldings. Reflection doubles the fantasy, making small rooms feel endless and inviting light to dance across every intricate detail. Illumination with intent in chinoiserie interiors, lighting is carefully orchestrated. Chandeliers, lanterns, and wall sconces cast a warm, diffused glow that highlights the textures and colors of the designs without overwhelming them, preserving the magical atmosphere of the space. Elegance in every detail. Furniture in chinoiserie rooms is not merely functional, it is sculptural. Lacquered surfaces, mother-of-pearl inlays, and curved silhouettes echo the fantastical themes on the walls, creating a cohesive environment where every element contributes to the grandeur. A refuge for the imagination at its heart, chinoiserie offers escapism, a retreat from the mundane into a world of eternal gardens, distant temples, and otherworldly creatures. It creates interiors that not only house the body but nourish the spirit. Every piece, a chapter, each vase, screen, and cushion in a chinoiserie room adds another layer to the story. Decor elements are chosen for their narrative qualities, forming a mosaic of tales and atmospheres that enchant visitors at every turn. Building dreams, not replicas. True chinoiserie doesn't aim for cultural accuracy. Instead, it builds a dream vision, a playful, luxurious reinterpretation of imagined Eastern landscapes. This fantasy is what gives chinoiserie its timeless allure. Timelessness in modern design. Chinoiserie periodically re-emerges in design trends. Today's revivals often combine traditional motifs with contemporary palettes or minimalist spaces, showing that the storybook magic of chinoiserie adapts beautifully to modern sensibilities. Recognizing the elements cranes, peonies, pagodas, flowing rivers, and dragons are among the recurring motifs in chinoiserie art. Recognizing these elements helps one appreciate the symbolic language that layers chinoiserie spaces with meaning. Ceramic poetry. Blue and white Chinese porcelain inspired much of chinoiserie's aesthetic. Delicate ceramics adorned with dragons, phoenixes, and peonies found their way into Western homes, influencing everything from wallpaper patterns to furniture decoration. Subtlety in motion. Well-designed chinoiserie panels do not shout, they whisper. A viewer discovers details slowly, a butterfly here, a hidden temple there. This subtlety makes living with chinoiserie endlessly rewarding, as new details reveal themselves over time. Personalized grandeur. Unlike mass-produced prints, hand-painted murals can be tailored to the owner's wishes. A family's favorite bird, a beloved flower, or a meaningful story can all be incorporated into the design, making each chinoiserie interior deeply personal. Combining silk, wood, and stone chinoiserie interiors balance a rich palette of textures. Silken walls play against polished wood, gleaming marble, and soft upholstery, creating sensory layers that enrich the physical experience of the space. innovations in grandeur. Contemporary designers reinterpret chinoiserie through fresh eyes, metallic murals, monochromatic palettes, or oversized, abstracted versions of traditional scenes. These innovations respect the style's spirit while making it resonate for today's homes. Why chinoiserie captivates. Chinoiserie appeals to deep psychological desires for beauty, narrative, and order. It offers structured fantasy, landscapes where chaos is tamed into symmetry and nature becomes a curated paradise, a reflection of our longing for ideal worlds. Grandeur without size. Even the smallest powder room or hallway can host chinoiserie magic. A single mural or silk panel can transform an otherwise overlooked space into a jewel box of story and style, proving that grandeur doesn't require a grand scale. Eternal springs and golden autumns. Chinoiserie often captures nature in perpetual bloom or in golden harvest. This eternal seasonality brings a sense of timelessness to interiors, providing a constant source of comfort and joy year-round. Starting a chinoiserie collection might begin with a lacquered chest, a hand-painted screen, or a porcelain jar. Each piece should feel like a part of your personal fairy tale, building a world that evolves over time. Playing with dimensions, some chinoiserie spaces feel monumental, with soaring ceilings and massive murals, while others charm with delicate, intricate compositions. Mastering the drama of scale, knowing when to go big or stay subtle, is key to achieving true grandeur. Intentional layers. Successful chinoiserie design doesn't happen by accident. It requires curation, layering textures, colors, and motifs with intention to maintain balance and keep the dreamscape immersive without becoming overwhelming. Living within a painted dream. Silken walls, storybook halls. Chinoiserie transforms homes into living works of art, where beauty, nature, and fantasy intertwine. Whether reimagined for a contemporary loft or preserved in a historic manner, the art of chinoiserie continues to enchant, inviting us all to live within a painted dream.